response will know that you know about it. It changes blades automatically, and it's $1.25 with 20 blades. They're thinking of putting vitamins in the blades, so if you can possibly manage to cut yourself, the vitamins go right into your bloodstream. I don't know, maybe they'll give it up. Well, the message I leave with you is, if you want to buy one, don't let me stand in your way.
The season opens. Marbles, skipping rope, bicycles, baseball, new hats for wives, and seat catalogs for husbands. There's one word for it, spring. And there's one dessert for it, Jell-O. For Jell-O's bright and glowing colors certainly suit the season. And Jell-O's delicious, extra-rich fruit flavors are refreshing as bright springtime breeze. Serve it any way you like. It's bound to make a hit. A shimmering mold of layered Jell-O, perhaps strawberry, orange, and lime. A frothy bowl full of cooked Jell-O in tempting pastel colors. Twinkling little Jell-O cubes, maybe raspberry and lemon. There are lots of ideas to choose from, and Jell-O makes every one a success. For that extra-rich fruit flavor tastes as delicious as the real ripe fruit. And that's why Jell-O desserts are so satisfying every time. So look for the big red letters on the box. They spell Jell-O, and Jell-O spells the treat.
Welcome back to Sirius XM Radio Classics, where it's time for a popular police drama and an episode from September 7th of 1952.
Tales of the Texas Ranger, starring Joel McCrea as Ranger Jake Pearson. Another authentic reenactment of a case transcribed from the files of the Texas Rangers. Places in the following story are fictitious for obvious reasons. The events themselves are a matter of record. And now, from the files of the Texas Rangers, the case called Alibi.
Thank you.
It is approximately 10 a.m. on Wednesday morning, July 17, 1948. A large truck carrying sheep is traveling at a moderate speed along Highway 28, leading into Bancroft, Texas. The driver of the truck squints his eyes against the glare of the morning sun, while his sleeping companion stirs uneasily in the blazing heat.
Get by me. Travel that speed in this heat. You blow a tire, get sure.
Well, what's the matter, sir?
Ah, sure. Always in a hurry to get no clothes. What's the doing steps?
Who's that?
Oh, that car that just passed us. Going like the devil. Now open your eyes and take a look. There they go, just over that rise over here.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man, it sure is hot.
How'd you know? You've been asleep since the sun come up.
Hey, you sore about losing the toys last night?
I ain't sore about losing last night so much. But we've been trucking together for over 6 months, and I ain't won once. Always get this sunrise shift while you just snooze away peaceful as ever. Just, I won't have any eyes left.
Well, it'll make you feel better next place you come to. Let's stop and I'll buy you a beer, okay?
I can stand something with the whistle. This heat is awful.
How far are we from the next town?
Bancroft's about 10 miles south, but we can stop the Beacon. That's his place down there on the right.
Yeah, man, look at those shade trees. Oh, the sheep will go over that.
Yeah, by the time we were schooling these tires, too. Hate to have one blowing the road hot as it is.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Deacons, I ain't never been here before.
That's curiosity. Oh, I feel like I've been driving for a week. Yeah, come on.
Do you think the sheep will be all right?
Sure, and they'll go for that shade.
Deacon! Hey, Deacon.
That's funny. Somebody's been here. Look at the bottles at the end of the counter.
Now, maybe he's out back.
Yeah, could be with his chickens. Besides the coldest beer, old Deacon's got eggs here the size of bowling balls.
But they're pretty big chickens, too.
Biggest in Texas. Hey, where do you suppose you went to? I'm dying of thirst.
Hey, why don't we help ourselves? The beer's right over there in the refrigerator.
I wouldn't want to do that. Deacon might not like Deacon! Hey, Deacon, you got a couple cash customers.
Stay in the car.
I ain't gonna sit here all day. I'm gonna get me a beer.
All right.
What?
I have to wait till that get balanced.
That's right.
Yeah, right off the ice. Just wait till you...
What's the matter?
Chuck,
Huh?
Chuck, come here.
What's the matter? What is it?
Look through that door. In the storeroom on the floor.
Huh? Good Lord, it's a Deacon.
No wonder he couldn't hear us. His head crushed to a pulp.
Hey, don't touch him, Jim.
What do we do?
Better call the sheriff. Come on, there's a phone out front.
As soon as Sheriff George Hoffer of Bancroft County received the truck driver's call, he immediately requested the assistance of Detective Rangers. Ranger James Pearson was assigned to the case and arrived at the scene of the crime about an hour later. That all you know, Johnny? All right, but I'll let you. Well, howdy, Jim. Hello, Sheriff. Ranger Pearson, this is Chuck Roberts and Jim Passage. They're the ones that found the body. Howdy.
Hello, Ranger.
That's your truck outside with the sheep in it?
Yes, sir. We're trying to anxious to get along, too.
I've already talked to him, Jake. Is there anything you want to ask? Yeah, in a few minutes. Why don't you men wait over there? It won't be long. Okay. Look at the body, Sheriff? Yeah, it's right back in the storeroom. Poor fella, he sure took an awful beat. That's the door over there. Mm-hmm. Hey, Jake, before you go out there, I want to show you something. What's that, Sheriff? Over here. Cash drawers, partly open. Yeah. Cleaned out, all right. You men touch this cash register?
No, Ranger, we ain't touched nothing. Just phone when we call the sheriff.
Okay. Well, there's the motive, Sheriff. Robbery. Kind of business the Deacon did here, he couldn't have had more than $15 or $20 in that thing. It's a lot of money to some people. Yeah. How about those beer bottles down at the end of the counter? Were they yours?
Getting something.
Looks like the Deacon had a thirsty customer. Jay, look here by the refrigerator. Isn't that a blood stain? It sure is. What do you make of that? It looks like the Deacon might have been slugged right here. If the man who was drinking that golden bock was sitting at the counter, he could have done it when the Deacon had his back turned. Yeah, if he wasn't hit with a bottle, there'd be some broken glass around. Wouldn't have to be a bottle. Could have been anything. Come on, let's take a look at the body. There's some blood here by the door. Yeah. The body's right behind his barrel there. He sure did take a beating, didn't he? Yeah. I figured it must have happened last night around closing time. Else he'd have been found before this. Did Deacon do much morning business? Oh, a little bit. Didn't amount to a hell of beans. Nighttime seems more logical. Yeah, I think so. I wonder if they cleaned his pockets out, too. I don't know. Guess I better have a look. Find anything, Jake? A few coins, some keys, that's all. Sheriff. What's the matter? Sheriff. Get on that phone and call an ambulance. What? Why? Deacon. He's still alive. The Deacon remained unconscious. His condition was critical. X-rays showed he'd sustained triple fractures of the skull. After the lab crew arrived and went over the store for additional clues, the sheriff and I started checking on people known to be Deacon's customers. The next morning, we were still looking for a lead. Who's next on the list, Sheriff? Well, now, let me see. There's Dodie Carson, Ranch Road 220. That's about a half-mile farther on. You know him? Yeah, but he couldn't have done it. Why not? He's an old fella. He ain't got the strength to break an eggshell. Unit 10 to KTXA. Go ahead.
Lab reports latent fingerprints contained in Deacon's cafe belonging to one John Sampson, age 34, 5 feet 10, 195 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes, ruddy complexion. Released Huntsville Penitentiary, January this year after serving 2 of a 3-year sentence for burglary. Subject now employed as ranch hand, Flying V Ranch, your vicinity.
10-4, no other traffic. Unit 10 clear.
No other traffic.
John Sampson. Now, what's the matter? You know him? Name's familiar. I think we pulled him in a couple of months ago. Brawl in a pool hall, if I remember right. Oh, yeah, he's a tough one. Where's the Flying V located, Sheriff? It's west of here, about 10 miles past the Deacon. Hang on. 15 minutes later, we arrived in the ranch yard of the Flying B. The foreman told us that John Sampson was out riding fence. I got charcoal out of the trailer while the sheriff borrowed a horse, and we headed for the area where Sampson was supposed to be. Foreman said he ought to be just over this line. Yeah. Oh, there he is. Where? Over there for that mesquite. Come on, sir. You see this, Jake? Yeah. Howdy. You John Sampson?
Yeah, why?
That ranger here wants to ask you a couple of questions.
What's on your mind?
You ever
Hey,
stopped
brother.
by the Beacons on Highway 28?
Deacon?
About 10
Hey,
miles down
brother.
the road from here.
Oh, that's a jar. I go in there sometime.
How often?
I don't know. Once
Hey.
in a while.
You in there Tuesday night around
If you're going
closing
through
time?
it, how your store?
Big store yesterday. No,
How
I
your
wasn't in
store?
there. Where were you? I was in town.
Where in town?
Uh,
Hey, what is this?
Just answer the
And
ranger's
what
question.
I going to be
All right.
anime,
was at the
Brandon.
EPA there all
I
night.
going to be
Where's
the
that?
animation.
At the beer parlor in the pool room, Jason.
An animation.
Uh-huh. You say you were there all night, Sampson?
Sure, just
Yeah,
go.
I know.
Stop serving beer at midnight?
All right,
Better.
so when the pool tables stay open, they serve
I
food
will
there.
to
What's wrong
saw
He's right,
everything.
Jake. The joint don't close. Well, you come back to the ranch sometime.
with that? I did, after daybreak.
You shoot pool all
Everything
night?
good.
Yeah,
And
okay.
also I going up the animation.
Stop by the Beacons on your way
I
back to the
going up
ranch?
the animation.
Was the last
The
time
fact
you
that
walked the
I
Beacons?
will
I don't know,
sawing.
Monday night, I think.
Don't you know?
I will up to
It
saw.
was Monday night. I had a beer in there.
Saw
You sure it
everything.
wasn't Tuesday?
No, it wasn't Tuesday. It was Monday. Why? What do you
Do
want
you
to know
love
for?
sewing?
What kind of beer do you drink, Sampson?
What kind? Well, I don't know any kind. You ever
Don't
drink
do
Golden
love
Knob
sewing?
sometime?
You better come along with us.
A
I ain't
sawing.
going nowhere. I gotta finish checking this
A
vest.
D
You get on your
R
I ain't done nothing. Why?
A W.
Tuesday night, somebody beat up the Beacon and robbed him.
A sewing.
Nearly killed him.
What's that got to do with me?
Plenty. We found your fingerprints all over the
I
place.
love sewing. The characters.
We took Sampson in and checked his
Bye,
alibi.
Brandon.
The manager at the Easy 8 said he had been there all Tuesday night and had left near daybreak. Seemed like the man was telling the truth, but we didn't want to release Sampson until we had a talk with the Beacon. We called the hospital and learned that he was still unconscious. We went back to the sheriff's office. Sampson was getting impatient.
Hey, how much longer are you guys gonna keep me here?
Just until we check on a few things.
Now listen, I know my rights. You gonna keep me here? You gotta book me.
We will when the time comes.
On what? Manager of the pool room told you I was there. What more do you want?
Better witness.
What's the matter with you?
How do we know he's not covering up for you? He's no angel, you know. I've had him in here
I
before,
want.
too. And on account of that, you're holding me. Take it easy, Sampson. You're in the clear. You got nothing to worry about.
Who said I was worried? You guys think you're fooling with some dumb bunny or something? Hello.
If you're so innocent, Sampson, why are you giving it so much static?
Now look, Ranger. Either you gotta book me or turn me loose. It's as simple as that.
You got anything more important to do?